What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here. It is our Wednesday play of the day video coming at you guys this morning around 8 a.m. here Central Time. Freezing outside, only about 28 degrees, but we're up and at it. We're going to do our first NBA play of the year for our play of the day videos. We'll continue to do exactly what I've been doing with college football, with just the updated numbers on everything here for the NBA season. But without further ado, let's get through a recap here. Padres first 5 under 3.5 minus 125. Easy money. Only one run, and that was with Bryce Harper hitting a homer. I did talk about how the Padres were very good, and so was Yu Darvish, first 5, but we picked the right one. We did the under, and it came through for us. So luckily that was a winner, and hopefully we'll be able to start off the NBA season in that same fashion. So if you guys could, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think we're only like 2 away from our 1,400 subscribers, which is awesome. And then we do have Pass the Prop this afternoon for some NFL action there. So going across multiple sports again, this is the best time of the year. I'm sure on like the weekend I won't have any NBA. NBA is going to probably just be a Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday thing for me. Just because I do have a ton of UFC this weekend. Already did watching tape on that, so that's getting going. Huge UFC 280. Got this back from PSA yesterday. A cool little Sean O'Malley Topps Chrome PSA 9. Got that back yesterday from PSA. Shout out Brewtown. That's the place down here in Milwaukee that hooked me up with our PSA submission down here, so that's awesome. Have an auction for one of my other O'Malley's up there ending tomorrow, and I've got a couple other pretty big ones too. So very excited for this weekend and very excited for this NBA season. So let's get right into it. We'll talk a little bit. All of these early ones, I'm probably only doing one unit. I won't probably go any higher on any of them for a while. Usually I stay clear. But this year, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp with over how the last 2 years of NBA seasons have gone, profit-wise. So I feel pretty comfortable with the NBA, and hopefully these one-unit spots for these first few weeks will definitely help us out, and then we get to ramp it up a little bit. So first play of the year, going to a guy who made me a lot of money on NBA Pass the Prop last year, and that's Josh Giddy. I'm going to Giddy over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists, minus 120. That is on DraftKings. I'm actually seeing it on a few other books around 28.5. On FanDuel is 28.5. On Bet Rivers is 28.5. But DraftKings is giving it to us right now at 27.5. So go lock that in right away. Hopefully it doesn't move too much by the time you guys do. But I just love Josh Giddy's game. I love everything about it. One thing that did really help me out in this one too is just his improved three-point shooting, right? 8 for 15 in the preseason. I know a lot of people don't look into preseason too much, but I think that's a huge step up in his game, right? 8 for 15. He was not a good three-point shooter last year at all. I'm sure you guys already knew that. Only 26% from 3 last year. And if we get to see even 30%, 32%, we're going to see these numbers jump exponentially here. Looking at all of his other stats, right? His ability to fill up a stat sheet is really second to none in this offense, right? Obviously, you have Shai Gilgeous coming back. I'm not going to look into too much of the numbers last year when he missed, right? Because that's when he really took off. But even just every single month last year, he just continued to get better, right? First month of the season, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, already getting us to 22 here. And then every month going up, right? 23 points, rebounds, assists that next month. We're seeing 27 in December. Going to January, we ended up seeing 25, right? And then at the end of the year, we were seeing 31. Obviously, that's without Shai Gilgeous, but that's all without him really shooting the ball very well, right? Most of his shots are coming in the paint, shooting layups and mid-range jump shots. But like I said, if we're able to get the free throws up per game, if we're able to get the field goals from deep up, right? He only attempted 4 threes per game, but only, like I said, shot 26%. Only 1.5 free throws attempted this year, last year. I think that's going to go up. And then we also have a huge matchup here with Minnesota, right? That's fantastic, right? When you think about the Thunder, you think they're a pretty slow team, but they were actually number 12 last year in pace. And the number 1 team in pace was the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I think that continues here as well, right? You got Anthony Edwards running up and down the floor. They're not good defensively. And I think that the three-point shooting is going to be very, very important here because obviously Minnesota just added 2 massive guys, right? You just picked up Rudy Gobert, and I won't say added 2 massive guys, but you have Karl Anthony Towns, who quite possibly could be the power forward of this offense with Gobert at the center. So I think Giddy's going to have to get people open. Obviously, the paint's going to be tough to make things happen. So that three-point shooting is going to be very, very important in this game. Just so many opportunities. We saw them around 31 minutes per game last year. I expect that to be pretty close to that today. And I think that, like I said, the 3 points are going to be very, very important. And hopefully he's able to knock one down, a couple down here for us. I just think this number's too low for the pace, for the amount of time he will be on the ball, usage rate here. And obviously you don't have Chet here either, so it's gonna suck. But I think that Josh Giddey's definitely going to be able to pick up the slack there going forward. So first play of the year, guys. Hopefully we'll be able to start out in the green, and I'll be rolling with Josh Giddey over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists. Again, you'll be able to check up here in about a second here that our Pass the Prop link will be up there shortly. Make sure you pop in. Pop in there, 2 o'clock. If you got any questions for Thursday Night Football, any fantasy questions, we'll be figuring all that out today, 2 o'clock Central Time. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck on all your bets, and especially on the first day of a big NBA slate. Make sure you got your unit size down and make sure you're playing those correctly because it's going to get crazy here. UFC, college football, NFL, NBA, MLB playoffs. It's crazy. This is a crazy time of the season, so make sure you're smart with that money. So have a good one, guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.